this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. And it's Harden in at the one spot.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
Harden kicks to Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. James up top, covered by Mobley. James the pass to Doncic. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And he hits the first of three. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
And the second free throw, good. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
And he nails the third.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Doncic against Harden. Beyond the arc. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now Laravia. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Now, here is Harden. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And 0 for 4 starts. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
Mobley with the block. Reeves outside. 6 to shoot. Doncic finds 8. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the impressive reach of Aiden. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. We discussed Evan Mobley and how he wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Again, Mitchell missing.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Goes up on the wing. Reeves can't hit. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. And stolen by Ayton. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Mitchell passes to Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
How about that, throwing it down? Allen oozes energy, and teammates feed off of it.
Pass to Ayton. Now Reeves. And the Lakers with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Harden has a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target.
And we know Harden is a laser now. He has confidence in that long ball. The defense has got to get on it.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Donovan Mitchell.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Now, here's Doncic. Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. Back to LaRavia. Los Angeles with another miss. And the Cavaliers with possession. They've got an 8-0 run. Strus passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. Off target from outside.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Mobley. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on LeBron James.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
On the free throw, no good.
And when you talk about Evan Mobley, you start with his defense. One of the best in the NBA at using that frame, reading the game, and making an impact on that end.
Here's Reeves. He had 19 points in the win against Cleveland.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heel. All right, a moment to check out stats for Harden. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, put up about 23 points per, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now Mitchell, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And Donovan Mitchell gets the three. Mitchell's got 9 points.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Back to LeBron. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Again, the Cavaliers score.
A lot of focus on the part of Mobley. Gets great position, feet set, and lets it fly.
Doncic, bounce pass. Reeves against Mitchell. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Reeves. Ayton's got his second basket.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Mitchell outside. And another three for Cleveland.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. And it's Kunad in for Doncic. Ryan's checked in for the Cavaliers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for James Harden. Mobley against Hachimura. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Offline from the top of the key. Cleveland leading by 8. Here's Schroeder. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Reeves outside. To the paint, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pass to Schroeder. Back to Mitchell. Schroeder surveying the floor. There's a screen by Bryant. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers trail by 6. Reeves outside. Back to LaRavia. Here's Kunad. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Strus. 11-point game his last outing. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said, you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says, it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Guys, back to you.
On a mission for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. There's Schroeder after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Mitchell outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Lakers shooting to start out this game about 43%. Kunad with a screen on Mobley. Reeves gets the bucket.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of three-pointers, and he connects on a lot of them.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Different look now for Cleveland. Tomlin's checked in, and it's Keon Ellis in for Max Strus. Here's Ellis. Pass to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now here's Hayes. Reeves outside. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Bryant. Pass to Tomlin. Porter looking it over. He takes it in and finished off by Porter.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
First in scoring. And how about second in the league in three-point shooting? They are as good as anybody at opening up the floor.
And having the best offense in the league last season, they were an opponent that no team wanted to face.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Kunad. And the Cavaliers with possession here. It's a three-point game. Ellis, the pass to Bryant. Back to Ellis. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Cleveland moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Schroeder's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
After missing his first 4 shots, good to see him finally get one to drop.
Now Hayes. Reeves outside. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Bryant. Nothing on the board. He tries for 3. Reeves with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Austin Reeves has been on display for Los Angeles. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We come back right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. They've got Porter. He's out there with Harden. Keon Ellis is out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Tomlin in at the 4. As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
Here's Harden after Luka Doncic's bucket. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. LaRavia's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And it's all about getting to the right spot. And Hachimura did just that in transition.
Harden can't hit.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Hachimura laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hachimura's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers. On the wing, Porter. Kunad covering. Kicks it out to Ellis. Fast break, the Lakers. Hachimura, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Terrific ball movement. Harden with perfect timing on the pass. That's often overlooked when the pass gets there. He relishes his role as distributor.
Bryant with the steal. Harden against Doncic. Now, here is Harden. He's guarded closely. Pass to Bryant. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Kunad. He has 5. And here is James. Bryant defending. And that one's good by LeBron. James has got 5 now.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
Bryant with a screen on Kunad. And finish off by Bryant.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The Lakers with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. LeBron with the bucket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Harden. 17 points for him last game against the Lakers.
Boy, Harden's so clever at reading pick-and-roll situations. I mean, that pass is second nature to him.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They lead by 4. The Lakers moving the ball around. Doncic with a screen on Bryant. Back to Doncic. 3-pointer. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside, Porter. Harden outside. Over Doncic. Harden, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Ayton's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Luke Kunad. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
Now here's Harden to the inside. Nance, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Harden kicks to Mitchell. They can't stop the run with that one. Lakers leading by 11. Down low. Stolen by Harden. Strus with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. And stolen by James. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. Oh, an easy two from Doncic.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now Strus. Now here's Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Mobley outside. From outside, off the mark. LA's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And it's James missing. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Mitchell kicks to Harden. Nance sets a screen for Harden. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And they were in the top 10 in terms of opponents' points per game, up there with some of the very best in our league.
You pointed to their field goal percentage. It was up there among the leaders last season because of how smart they played at the offensive end. They made very few bad decisions. Austin Reeves is checked in for Hachimura. Lakers leading by 13. Reeves outside. And here's Doncic from the arc. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. James against Mitchell. And stolen by James. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And the Lakers with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 13. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound the Lakers. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to Doncic. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
All right, fans, if you want a free t-shirt, get out and get wild. You know what time it is? T-shirt time. All right, fans. Make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. And Cleveland also making a change. Jared Allen's checked in for Larry Nance. loose against Reeves. Mobley looking it over. Over in the corner, Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, Mitchell is constantly in attack mode and puts the defense in some really difficult spots.
3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
He hits the second from the line. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line.
Trying their best to make a comeback. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter. That's one of the ways you trim a deficit.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether 2 big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Mobley a screen on James. Over to the wing. From outside the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's James. Scoreless thus far. Reeves gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Allen finds Strus. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
The Cavaliers have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And he makes the first.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Second free throw, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here's Doncic. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Inside, here's Allen.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Schroeder following the bucket by the Lakers. And Mobley throws it down.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
Up top, Reeves. He's got 13. To the middle, stolen by Allen. Pass to Mobley. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Great showing for him last season. He put in about 28 points per, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Allen, a screen on James. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Los Angeles leading by 11. Doncic looking it over. No good on the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Inside, here's Mobley. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Mobley's got 10 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Allen. Some solid defense from Ayton. Ayton sets the pick for James. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Buries the long-range jumper. He has 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Doncic outside. Sweet move. Whoa! Strong finish by Doncic.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the Lakers. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Switching gears now, let's talk about a common theme from that first half. Luka Doncic all over the highlight reel.
Da, 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 da. You know what that means?
It sounds like the theme of the Luka show.
Exactly, Ernie. That's why you're who you are, and that's why they're up. This man can dictate the game on the offensive end. He controls the tempo and uses his strength.
Like Mr. Doncic, Kenny, you are on your game tonight.
Da, 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 da.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Jake LaRavia out there with LeBron James. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Mobley following the basket by LeBron James. To the paint. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to 10 in the bucket there from Allen.
Boy, nice mobility from the 5. Allen is very active offensively.
Pass to Laravia. Back to Doncic. And it's off from three-point range. Well, the Cavaliers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Mitchell finds the high percentage bucket inside.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by Mitchell. Doncic against Harden. Pass to Mobley. Back to Harden. Allen, a screen on Doncic. And here's Harden for three. Knocks down the three ball. Harden's got 6 points.
Harden has been lethal from outside for a long time. Add another to the career total.
Here's Laravia. Defended by Strus. The three for Doncic. Here's Ayton. And terrific work on the offensive glass. And he picks up 2. 12 points for him.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Now, here's Mitchell. 17 points in the game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Strus. Back to Harden. Allen, a screen on Doncic. The three from Harden. A rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Doncic. Good D by Mobley.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Strus passes to Harden. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Just 5 to shoot. And another miss by Cleveland. Los Angeles leading by 10. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 15 points.
Austin Reeves has handles that are kind of sneaky but very effective. He's clever at getting shots for himself.
Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good? Especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times.
Now, here's Doncic. Harden missing his last shot. And it's Laravia missing. To end the cold streak. And it's finished off by Strus as he lays it in.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
James with it. He's got 9. Ayton wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Harden the pass to Mitchell. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists here tonight.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Reeves outside. Ayton sets the pick for Reeves. Pass to Doncic. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Tries to save it. Ayton with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Doncic against Harden. From 11 feet away. And that one goes long. And so Harden will bring it up for Cleveland. Their next game is in San Francisco. So a road game with the Warriors. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. Trey, offensive rebound. Allen, that's good.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. With some changes. Hachimura, he's checked in for DeAndre, and it's Luke Kennard in for Doncic. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Now here is Hachimura. Pass to LaRavia. He's looking for James and finds him. Over Bryant. Off the left rim and out. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And here's Porter. Here's Bryant. Covered by LeBron. Bryant, a screen on Reed. Back to Bryant. Clock at 6 for 3. Ellis. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hachimura kicks to Kennard. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And taken away by Ellis. Outside, Porter. Knocks it loose. Pass to Tomlin. Back to Harden. Reeves with it. Picked up by Ellis. They need this one. Reeves can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Harden. Big-time jam from James Harden.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
On the wing, James. Reeves outside. Pass to Kennard. Here's Reeves. Takes a 3, and it's Luke Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got 8 points.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Ellis with a screen on Kennard. Kennard against Harden. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Lakers leading by 6. And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. The switch here also for Cleveland. Schroeder's checked in. Now Reeves. He's got 15. From downtown, here's Hayes. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 6 points for him.
Whether it's with his passing or scoring, Reeves is a flat-out playmaker.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Porter passes to Bryant. Now Schroeder, Kunad covering. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Fires from deep. And it's Schroeder missing.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Takes it off the glass. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Pass to Kunad. To the inside. Reeves can't hit. Taken away by Hayes. Now Kunad. Here's Reeves, guarded by Porter. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. That one goes. It's counted. 8 points for him.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Porter inside. He's defended by Reeves. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 6 in the bucket from Porter. Reeves against Porter. Kunad, the pass to Reeves. Over in the corner, LaRavia. Kunad kicks to Hachimura. Now here's Hayes, defended by Bryant. Hayes, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Porter dishes to Schroeder. Over Kunad. And that one comes up a bit short.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from LaRavia. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Outside Bryant. It's stolen. Here's the break. Here's Reeves. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Los Angeles?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, well, they just jump it.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Kunad covering. Pass to Nance. Now here's Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. LaRavia's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Reeves outside. And so it's Los Angeles up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get you back to the action after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So on the floor for Cleveland, Max Strus is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Harden. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Inside, here's Nance, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Cleveland. Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to Kunad. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Nance. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Mitchell glides in at the other end.
Oh, nice touch there by Mitchell. Easy to misjudge that mid-range jumper.
LeBron James on the wing. Back to Doncic. Pass to LaRavia. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the three. And it's Doncic missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Mitchell with the steal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 11 in the second half. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
He's checked in for Hayes. And Cleveland also making a change. Tomlin's checked in. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Doncic passes to James. On the wing, Doncic, guarded by Harden. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
And again, no good by the Lakers.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up. He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
Laravia. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Laravia's got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to Strus. Back to Harden. From deep. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kunad, the pass to Ayton. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now, here's Strus. He's defended by Laravia. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's James. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Harden gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Now, here's Doncic. Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track here. Tomlin with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
The wide open shot from Strus. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Laravia finds James. There's the 3. And that one's good. Laravia's got 5 points now in the quarter. Doncic against Harden. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Cleveland. And he sinks the second.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Mobley.
Third team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Laravia. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Strus. Back to Harden. From the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kunad against Strus. Kunad kicks to Doncic. No good on the triple.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Pass to Kunad. Doncic with a screen on Mitchell. Outside, James. Over Allen. And it's James missing. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, Allen really moves well for a player of his size, and he's always hustling. That set up the fast break finish there.
LeBron James on the wing. Point-blank range. Too easy for LeBron.
Just love the focus when he gets around the rim. How huge could those 2 points be?
And slam dunk by Allen.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Doncic kicks to Kunad. And here is Ayton. Pass to Doncic. And here's Kunad. Off target from three-point range. Here's Mitchell. Mobley trying to free himself up. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. LaRavia's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Doncic with the bucket.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Harden against Doncic. Harden the pass to Mitchell. Offline with his 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Mitchell outside. Mobley with the bounce pass. Spruce's shot is good.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Doncic passes to LeBron. Fades and shoots. That misses off the backboard. The Cavaliers trail by 5. At the elbow, it's Allen. Doncic outside. Over Harden. Doncic, no good. Cavaliers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. There's Harden training the 3.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. LeBron James on the wing, covered by Mobley.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Here on your Lakers Ice Squad, let me hear you right now.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. And the first one drops.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Both free throws good from James.
Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
Mitchell fires. The three is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Mobley there for the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Strus with it. He's picked up by LeBron.
And look at how ready Allen was to fight for it. He's willing to go to battle for his team.
Los Angeles has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Aiden takes pride in coming through for his team. And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's Doncic. Takes the three. Mobley there for the rebound. Harden against Doncic. Harden outside. Now Mobley. And the shot goes in.
And with lots of big game experience, Mobley knows how to get it done in crunch time.
We've got 1:13 left in the game. Luka Doncic. The long shot, no good.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Off the glass.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes. He wants everyone on the same page. Mobley a screen. Mitchell cruises down. What an assist!
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
Doncic. Here's Ayton. Trying again, and he got it. Nice execution on the layup.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're down by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Here's Strus. Mobley fires. Misses the three. And he commits the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. Mitchell outside. And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.